أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Basic Grammar Lesson 6. What's grammar? The rule of knowledge of a language are called grammar. In Arabic, these rules are called ilm-e-sarf and ilm-e-nahf. What is ilm-e-sarf? The knowledge in which the words of order of the words, the recognition of the expressions, and the method of making one expressions from another is known as ilm-e-sarf. The advantage of this knowledge is that it helps us to read the words correctly. What's the ilm-e-nahf? The knowledge that knows how to connect the words, know the Arabic of the last letter of the every word. The advantage of this knowledge is that it protects one from making mistakes in speaking and writing the Arabic. So, grammar learning tip is how we can easily learn the grammar. Take notes of the lesson, write rules separate, see PDF and listen recordings again and again. Study your notes and rules will be the daily. Whatever we speak from the mouth, either it is a meaningful or it is a without meaning. If the word is meaningful, then it is called kalima. The kalima in Arabic is of three types. The meaningful word is of three types. Either it's a ism or a fail or a harf. What is the benefits of knowing this? If we can identify the word, either it is an ism, verb, or a letter, then we can at least understand some parts of the text. An easy way to remember the difference of the nouns, verbs, and letters, as we say the kalima is three, ism, fail, and harf. We have to ask three questions about that word which we are considering what it is, ism, fail, harf. The first question is, meaningful word, is it a meaningful word? If you say yes, then it may be a fail, maybe a ism, or maybe a harf. If it is not a meaningful word, then it is none of them. The second question which we ask is, can give it meanings itself? The word which we are considering, can it give its meaning itself? If you say yes, then it may be a fail or ism, but it can't be a harf. The third question is tense is there? Is it telling some tense, past, present, future, any number? If you say yes, then it is a fail. It can't be a ism or the harf. So by asking these three questions, we decide this is a ism, this is fail, this is harf. In Arabic, all nouns, they are divided in three categories. The first is called Marib Munsarif. Mean they are the 80 to 85% asma are the nouns which have three forms. Double dhamma, double fatah, double kasra. Just kitabun, kitaban, kitabin. And the nouns in this category, they are the maximum in 80 to 85%. The second category is called Mu'arrab Ghair Munsarif. They are 12 to 13% nouns, and they have only two parts. They have dicot only. Ibrahim, Dhamma, Ibrahima, Nas, Ibrahima, Jar, again the same condition. So they are 12 to 13. The last category of the noun is 2 to 3% called Mabni or Mabna. They have only one form. Just like Hudan, 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 Haza, haza, haza. Their rough nasjar is the same. So we can say the ism have three states, and that state is called i'rab. It may be in rough state, min halat rough, just like rafiqun, kafirun, abidun. They all are in dhamma. The next is called halat nas, when it have a fatah or double fatah, just like rafiqan, kafiran, abidan. And the third is called the state of jar, just like rafiqin, kafirin, abid. So any ism, as the majority ism belong to this three state condition, mean the ghair munsarif. So we say they have rafa, nas, and jar. Three forms of i'rab used in sentences actually for three purposes. The raf is used just like this: bintun, jannatun, shay'un, su'un, sama'un, all are having double dhamma. When they come in the halat nas, mean in the nas state, they change it like bintan, jannatan, shay'an, su'un, sama'an. And when they come in the jar state, halat jar, they are bintin, jannatin, shay'in, su'in, sama'an. What about the ghair munsarif asma? The nouns having same form for jar and nas. They have a rough state with dhamma, just like Ibrahim have a dhamma. But in the jar and nas, it is the same. Ibrahima and Ibrahima. Makkatu, Makkata, Makkata. Maryamu, Maryama, Maryam. Israelu, Israela, Israela. Ahmaru, Ahmara, Ahmara. They are dicot. They have only two forms. Then is the asma which have only one form, monocot. Just like haza is rough. Haza is again nas. Haza again jar. Same in all the three steps. Allazi, Allazi, Allazi. Tilka, Tilka, Tilka. Musa, Musa, Musa. Isa, Isa, Isa. They have only one form. Either it's a rough, nas, jar, they are coming same. So few moderate mansub asma, just like if I say Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin, it's a name. Shay'un, shay'an, shay'an, it's a thing. Jannatun, jannatan, jannatin, garden. Bintun, bintan, bintin, a girl. Sama'un, sama'an, sama'in, sky. Su'un, su'an, su'in, sin or the bed act. Ibrahimu, Ibrahima, Ibrahima. They are moderate munsarif. They have only two states. They are called dicot. Makkatu, Makkata, Makkata, name of a city. Maryamu, Maryama, Maryam. Israelu, Israela, Israela. Ahmaru, Ahmara, Ahmara. Aswadu, Aswada, Aswada. And what about the Mabna ism, which have the three states same? Haza, Haza, Haza. Allazi, Allazi, Allazi. Tilka, Tilka, Tilka. Then we come to the gender. According to the Arabic grammar, the gender is classified into following four categories. Real gender, the words related to the male sex are masculine, and those related to the female sex are called the feminine. Men is a real masculine and women is a real feminine. Just like cook, hen, boy, girl, father, mother, brother, sister, they are the real gender. You have the real masculine and you have opposite feminine. Then is the formal gender. Formal gender, the nouns which do not have the concept of pair are termed as feminine or masculine by forming the identification of gender. For such noun is that the word ending with round ta are generally feminine. Then the exceptional cases. The nouns which do not fall under the above two categories mentioned are termed as exceptional cases. And the fourth is the common gender. Some nouns are used as masculine as well as the feminine. These are terms as clouds, cattle, locusts, gold, bees, trees. They are used for male and female, same. These are masculine by form and feminine by significations. How to identify the feminine noun? There are three methods to identify the feminine. Concentrate on the meanings of the word and try to identify the masculine one. That is the one method. Just like ummun mean father, mother. Ubun is the father. Or bintun, daughter. Ibnun, son. Nakatun, female camel. Jamalun, camel. Mean there is a male and there is a opponent female. There is a masculine, there is a feminine. Father, mother, son, daughter, camel, female camel. We have they are the real feminine. How to find, that was the first method. How to find the feminine and the masculine. If there is real, we consider the word and think, is there a real masculine or the feminine? If you say yes, that is the one method you found. Second is finding the gender. Second method is noun having some signs of feminine. Some noun, they have signs of feminine. Just like these are three signs. First, last letter coming ta, round ta. That is called taitanisi. Just like jannatun, hayatun. The second sign is last letter having a ya standing sign. That is called alif maksura. Alif maksura, just like husna, sufra, they are feminine. The third sign is last letter showing alif and hamza. That is called alif mamduda. Hamrao, zarkao, they all are the feminine. So first method was find the real opposite. And second is find if you see some feminine sign, maybe round ta, maybe the standing kasra on the ya, or alif and hamza, they are called the alif maksura, alif mamduda, and taitanisi. The third method of finding a feminine is depends upon the native's uses, how the language native people use that word, either masculine or feminine. And that is called muannas samai. Samai mean hearing. We heard from the natives, mean the Arabs here in this case, how they use all, for example, all alphabetic letters, they say they are feminine, just like alif, lam, mim, they all are feminine. For example, all countries, cities, and tribes names, they say they are feminine, just like Ashamu, Makkah to Quraysh, they all feminine words. All names of hell, just like An-Nar, Jahannam, Sukrun, they all are feminine. For example, names of winds, Just like rihun, daburun, kaburun, sarsurun, they all are feminine. Human body is paired parts. Just like yadun, hand, there are two hands. Rijulun, legs, there are two legs. Uznun, ears, there are two ears. So those parts of the human body which are in pair, they are considered as a feminine. There is another one, mazid muannas samai, just like ardun, darun, shamsun, narun, khamrun, sukun, they all are feminine words. We have heard from the natives. So there are three methods to find out the feminine. First, look for the real pair. Second, try to see there's some sign of feminine, just like round ta or alif maksura, alif mamduda. And third, find out the list in which you have noted the words which the natives use feminine. Just like this, such names in which no concept of pair or round ta are known as muannas samai. In Mus'haf, 16 words of such has been used. They are muannas samai. The Arabs use them feminine, and the Mus'haf Quran only 16 has taken them. They don't have a sign of feminine. They don't have the real feminine against them. So what are they? Sama'un, skies. Asa'un, they mean the stick. Ru'a mean the dream. Harbun, war. Sabilun, path. Dullu, the bucket. Shamsun, sun. Rehun, wind. Khamrun, wine. Narun, fire or Jahannam. Ardun, earth. Kasun, the bowl or the cup. Nafsun, mean the self. Darun, house. Jahannam, the Jahannam. They are 16 words used in Mus'haf, and they all are feminine. Though they have no sign of feminine, they don't have a real opponent in feminine and masculine. Forms of a noun. Actually, when we say israf, nas, jar, it means, it has some meaning. Why we are after that to find out is a dhamma, is a fatah, is a kasra. They have meaning. What are that? If the word is having dhamma, mean the rough state, then it is subjective, file. And it is called, the state is called marfu. Just like daraba hamidun zaidun. Look, the hamidun is have a double dhamma. So it's a file, it's a subject because it's marfu. It is having the sign of raf. Because the hamid hit the zaid, file is hamid because it's marfu. Marful is called the objective when it have a nas or fatah or double fatah on it. And the word is called mansoob. Just like akrada zaidun hamida. Zaid gave the loan to Hamid. So Hamid is the affected who's getting the loan. Zaid gave loan to Hamid. And Marful is Hamid because it's mansoob. It has a double fatah on it. So it's mansoob is telling it's a file. This is Marful. Who is the file in this case? Zaidun, because Zaid is in the state of raf. It's marfu, it's having dhamma. And the third is relative, or the relations with some noun. That is majroor when it have a kasra. Just like Kitabu Hamidin. Hamid has a two kasra and it has the relation with the book. So it is called the relative noun. So we have noun in three forms. When it is have a dhamma, we call it raf. And the word or the noun is called marfu. When it is have a fatah, we call it nas. and the word is called mansub. When it have a kasra, we call it majroor. So marfu, mansub, majroor are very important because one is file, other is marful, and third one have some relation. Kitabu Hamidin, Hamid's book. Here the izafat is with Hamid, who is a majroor. Concentrate on these three Arabic sentences which none is common but with different forms. I am giving you a very good example. Akala Mahmudun Ta'am. Who is file? Yes. Who is the file? Mahmud, because it have a dhamma, it's in the rough state, it's marfu. Who is getting the fat of eating? Tam, because it's nas, mansu. Okay, have second sentence. Daraba Hamidun Mahmud. Hamid hit the Mahmud. So who is the file? Hamid, because it's marfu in the state of raf, having dhamma. Who is the marful getting the fact? That is Mahmud, because it's mansub in the state of nas, having nas, so it's in the state of mansub. If I say Daraba Abu Mahmudin Hamida, the Mahmud father had Hamid. Now who is the file in this case? You will say Abu, who is eating, because it have a dhamma. Who is having the relation with Abu? Mahmud, because it's majroor, it having the kasra. And who is getting the hit? Hamid, because it is mansub, it is having the nasb. Now in all the three sentences, which noun is common? Of course, Mahmud. But Mahmud has come in three shapes. In first state, it was having dhamma, is file. In second state, it was having nas, fatah, is maf'ul. In third state, it's having kasra, jar, so it's a relationship. So this is the importance of this raf, nas, jar, because they are fixed. The raf, marfu ism will be file. The nas, mansub ism will be the marful. The jar mean the maksur ism, the jar, which is called majroor, is always having some relation. The Arabic noun has three forms. The change in words form doesn't changes its meaning, but changes the sentence context. Hamid remain Hamid in all the three. If it's fa'il, it still is a Hamid. It's maf'ul, it's still a Hamid. It's getting some relation, it's still the Hamid. Mean the meaning of that word does not change, but the status changes. In first, it's fa'il. That is subject. In second, it's maf'ul, it's object. In third, it has some relation. It's a relative noun. When we say akala mahmudun ta'amun, we say Mahmud is a raf, dhamma. So it's marfu. When we say daraba hamidun mahmuda, we say the hamid is nas, in the state of nas, so mansub. When we say daraba abu mahmudin hamida, here in this Mahmud is in jar state. Jar state means majroor. So the status of Mahmud in first is marfu. In second sentence, mansub. In third state, majroor. Why? Because in first state it's raf. In second it's in nasb. Third it is jar. So we also can say akala mahmudun ta'ama. Mahmud ate food, or Mahmud ate some fruit. Daraba Hamidun Mahmuda mean Hamid beat or hit the Mahmud. Daraba Abu Mahmudun Hamidin Mahmud's father hit or bit the Hamid. So types or nouns are of three types. One is called Raf, other is called Nas and Jar. Raf, Nas, Jar. Forms are nouns after the change Mu'arrab Munsaraf, Mu'arrab Ghair Munsaraf, Mabna. Leave these terms because we will cover them in detail in QC6 inshallah. Let's to have the little concept of these Raf, Nas stage. Every ism, it will in three stages. 80 to 85% nouns, they are in a state of first state that is called Mu'arrab Munsaraf. They have three states. Just like when they have a Raf, they have a different shape. When they come in Nas, they have a different shape. When they come in a Jar, they have a different shape. Just like a person who is a well looked after, not like poor people's. When he's at home, he will have a different dress. When he goes to office or to a bazaar market, he will have a different dress. When he goes to a party, invitation, or to some special occasion, he address a special dress, just like Eid occasion. So such a person has three type of dress. Different at home, different at work, different at occasion or the event. The next party of the verbs, which are 15 to 18%, they have only two type of dress. One, at home and office, same. And when they go for some invitation, they have a different. And 2 to 3%, no, they have the only one dress, either at home, work, or party. They don't have a second one, so they put the same one. So that is giving the concept of nouns having three shape, two shape, and one shape. That is called monocot, dicot, and multicot. The example is just like Mahmudun, Mahmudan, Mahmudin. It have three states: Raf, Nas, Jar. And the second group is Ibrahimu, Ibrahima, Ibrahima. Two states: Raf, Nas, and Jar is also like the Nas. And third example was Tilka, Tilka, Tilka. Raf is also Tilka. Nas is also Tilka. Jar is also Tilka. So nouns are of three types. Monocot, having all the Raf, Nas, Jar same. Dicot, Raf is different, Nas, Jar is the same. And the multicot, they have the three state. Raf is separate, Nas is separate, Jar is, and they are the maximum, mean 80 to 85%. Let's have an example. In Raf we have Dhamma, in Nas we have Fatah, in Jar we have a Kasra. Just like Suleimanu, Suleimana, Suleimana. Aishatu, Aishata, Aishata. This is the second category, having two state dicots. So Mu'arrab Ghair Munsarif, we can say following types of words are usually used as Mu'arrab Ghair Munsarif. Just like non-Arabic names, they are dicot. Yusufu, Yusufa, Yusufa. Ismailu, Ismaila, Ismaila. Danialu, Daniala, Daniala. Maryamu, Maryama, Maryama. Misru, Misra, Misra. Al-Bagistanu, Al-Bagistana, Al-Bagistana. Nigeria to Nigeria, Nigeria. Arabic feminine nouns, just like Aishatu, Aishata, Aishata, Khudijatu, Khudijata, Khudijata, Zainabu, Zainaba, Zainaba. The cities and countries' names, just like Makkatu, Makkata, Makkata, Yasrabu, Yasraba, Yasraba, Jiddatu, Jiddata, Jiddata. some specific patterns in Arabic, just like the pattern of broken plural. Masajidu, masajida, masajida. Gurbao, gurba, gurba. Few of adjectives are big patterns, just like Ghadbanu, Ghadbana, Ghadbana, Akbaru, Akbara, Akbara, Kubra, Kubra, Kubra. Names of the colors, just like Aswadu, Aswada, Aswada, Ahmaru, Ahmara, Ahmara, Abadu, Abada, Abada, Asgharu, Asghara, Asghara, Saudau, Saudau, Saudau. What are the mabna or the mabni? Both terms are used. Mabni and mabna both are correct. Mabni asma remains same in all the three forms. Just like haza, 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 zalika, 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 ulaika, ulaika, ulaika. Like allazi, 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 allazina, allazina, allazina. Like the question asma. Kaifa, kaifa, kaifa. Man, man, man. Aina, aina, aina. So we say haza, haza, haza. Allazi, allazi, allazi. Tilka, tilka, tilka. So they are the mabna. They have only one state. Either is raf, nasjar, same. Don't change. Some special modern words appears as mabni. Actually, they are not the mabni, but we place them wrongly. Just like Musa, 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 Isa, 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 Hudan, Hudan, Hudan. Now, what is the difference between the harkat and the i'rab? The difference is that when the letters they have fatha, dhamma, kasra, that is called harkat or movement. The last letter of a word when have some fatha, dhamma, kasra, that is called i'rab. So what is the harkat? Harkat they are dhamma, fatha, kasra on the letters. What is the i'rab? The last harka on the word of any word or ism is called i'rab. Just like munafikun. Mim has the dhamma, nun has the fatha, fa has the kasra. These are harkat. The kaf have tanween, double dhamma. That is i'rab because it's on the last letter of the word. Same way, madinatun. Mim have a fatha, dal has a kasra, nun has a fatha. So these are harka. And the last harka on the last letter of the Madina is tanween. That is i'rab. I'rab may be tanween, double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra, one fatha, kasra, one dhamma, anything. But on the last letter. Just like kitabun. Kitab has kasra, ta has fatha. They are harkat. But when we say ba, it is i'rab. Mualliman. Mim have dhamma, and have fatha, lam have kasra. They are harkat. But the mim have double fatha. That is i'rab. Baitin. Ba has a fatha, so it's harka. And ta has double kasra, that is i'rab. What about the sakun? Just like in case of Medina, ya has a sakun. Just case in the baitin, ya has a sakun. This is not harka. This is not counted harka. This is just called harka. Instead of harka, called sakun. Sakun means no harka. Ibrahim, look, alif has the kasra, ra has the fatha, ha has the kasra. So they all harka. And mim, it has dhamma. So this is i'rab. What about ya and ba? Ba has a sakun, ya has a sakun. Sakun means no harka, no fatha, no kasra, no dhamma. Notable extra points. Case or form of any noun means is i'rab conditions or the form. I'rab form was three: raf, nas, and char. Any noun in use in context either is marfu having dhamma, mansoob having fatha, majroor having kasra. Maybe double or maybe single, it does not matter. For example, Arab, when we say it's rough, Arab is rough. The word on which this rough sign is, that is called marfu. The word is called marfu. Straight is called rough. When the Arab is nas, mean fatah, that word will be called mansoob. The word is mansoob. The noun is mansoob. When there is jar, mean the kasra, that is called jar. Kasra is called jar. That is Arab. The word which have jar, that will call majroor. So the word itself is called marfu, mansoob, majroor, and their state is called raf, nas, jar. Raf mean having dhamma, nas mean having fatha, jar mean having kasra. Rule of gender. In Arabic, there is a rule called the gender rule. Every ism will be considered masculine. Every ism will be considered masculine until unless proved is feminine. And how to prove feminine? We have to pass it through 3 stages. First question, is this ism real feminine? Mean the ism which we are considering, does it have a real feminine? If you say yes, then it is a real pair. If you say no, it does not have a real feminine, then we ask the second question, the second stage. Is there some feminine sign? What are the signs? Round ta, taitani si, the alif maksura standing fatah on the ya, and alif mamduda having alif and the hamza. If there is no sign, you say no. Then go to the third question, third stage. Is from the feminine samai? Have these in the list of those which the native says it's a feminine? If your answer is no, then sure it is a masculine ism. To prove a feminine, we have to pass through these 3 questions or 3 stages. If the answer is no, 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 it's sure that noun is masculine. Let's have a concept of harkat. Harkat is either fatah, and the letter which have that harkat, that is called mutaharrik. The fatah letter is called mutaharrik, and the harf itself is called maftu, mean having the fatah. When the same fatah is at the end of a word, then it is called Arab. In Arab, the fatah is not called fatah, it is called nas. And the word then is called mansoob, mean the kalima will be called mansoob. The second harka is dhamma. Dhamma, having the letter dhamma is called mutaharrik. It is in harka. And the word which have dhamma is called madmum. When this dhamma is on the last letter of a word, then it is called Arab rough. It's not called dhamma, it will be called rough. And the word will be called marfu. And the kasra, when it is on some letter, that is the mutaharrik letter. And that letter will be called maksur. But when this kasra is at the end of some word, then this Arab will be called jar. It will be not kasra, it will be called jar. And that word which having jar is called majroor. So this is the difference between the Arab and the harkat. Harkat is dhamma, kasra, fatah. And the word, the letters which have, they are called maftu, madmum, maksur. But when the same, this sign Dhamma, Kasra, Fatha, they are at the last letter of the word, then they are named Nas, Raf, Nas, and Jar. And the word then is called Marfu, Mansub, Majrur. When there is a Sakun means no harkat. The word is not mutar. And the letter will be called Sakin. When the same Sakun is on the last letter of a word in Arab, that is not called Sakun, that is called Jazm. And that word will be called Majzoom. When there is Tanween, what is Tanween? The double Dhamma, double Fatha, double Kasra on some letter, that letter is Mutarik. And usually this comes at the end. When they come on the end, the word is called Mamnoon, and Arab is called Dhammatan, Fatatan, Kasratan. And kalima is called marfu, mansu, majur. Depending it is the dhammatan, it will be marfu. Fatatan, it will be mansu. Kasratan, it will be majru. Let's to have the concept of ism. We said until unless we know four things about a ism or noun, we can't use that ism properly. We can't understand that ism properly. We can't translate that properly. What are those four aspects? The first is called the case or the state. Is the ism in rough state? Mean it have dhamma or dhammatan. Is it nas state? Mean fatha or fatatan. Or is in jar state? Mean kasra or kasratan. Or there is no dhamma fatha kasra, but it is the mahallan or takdiran in the state of rough nasjar. Just like Musa, Musa, Musa. When it come as a file, we will say it's rough state. When it come as a maf'ul, we will say it's the mansub state or the mansub, mean the nas state. When it come as a relation, we will say it's a jar state. So that is called takdiran. It's written in faith. Mahallan means if it's coming in the place of file, we will call it rough. When it's coming in the place of maf'ul, we will call it nas. When it's coming in the place of relation, we will call jar. So that we will study in inshallah QC. The second thing which we should know about our ism or noun is the gender. We know there are two gender. Either it's a masculine or it's a feminine. Then number, is that ism a single, wahid? Is it a dual, musanna? Or is a plural, jam? And the fourth thing we need to know about a ism is its kind. Kind mean either it's a nakra, mean the common noun, or it's a marfa, mean the proper noun. So when you see a ism, always put this question. You must have observed when we are teaching, we ask, okay, is this ism fail harf? Somebody say it's ism. We say, okay, tell, it's a singular or plural? Somebody say it's a singular or plural. We ask, okay, it's a masculine or feminine? Somebody say, oh, it's masculine or feminine. The last question we say, okay, it's a common noun or proper noun, nakra or marfa? What we are doing, we are trying to teach the four aspects of the noun which matters too much for understanding, for translation, and for use of that noun. So with this, so we have come to the end. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. So far only one lesson is left. Tomorrow inshallah we will complete. And the second thing which I have to mention, the flare, the timing of your class is this 6:20 to 7:20. except the Ramzan. Of course, in Ramzan, the schedules will be changed till only for the Ramzan duration. Otherwise, your class timings is this 6:20 to 7:20. The rest lessons which I covered in different timings, because it was the schedules not permitting to conduct this class. This time is also is your own class QC4 timing. So that is now available in this Wednesday and Thursday. And your QC5 will be also having the same days and same time. So that was from my side. If you people have still any questions, you can ask. Or if you people are interested in grammatic question or any grammar topic, give me. So for tomorrow when we have the last class, I may add those points in your class. You can even send in the group. I will try to adjust. Otherwise, your last lesson is ready. Tomorrow we will conduct that. With this, we will complete this 1 week grammar revisions. Actually, these revisions were based from QC1 to QC4 and some parts of the QC5, because we are going in QC5. I wanted in this connection, so you should know some things about that. Yes, Rashid Kapas, you have raised the hand. Yes, brother.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Well,
the grammar revision is becoming more interesting actually. However, the grammar revision is becoming more interesting.
Really?
However, yes, very interesting, sir. very interesting. Sir.
I don't.
Except that what I have realized is that some your writings seem not to be in the Arabic text. There seem to be in is it in Urdu or?
Brother, I try my best. Forgive me in few places if I could not translate it or that, because time is not permitting me. I have a lot of time, lot of work to complete every day.
I understand.
So that is my you can say the reason. I am not justifying it. That is the reason. Last year I conducted the Ramzan course for English and Urdu, but due to lack of time and preparation, I'm not conducting the English this time. I'm conducting very two important lessons. The courses in Ramzan. In Sahari time, at our Pakistan time, it will be the 2:30 to 3 at night, the Sahari time. And I am conducting the course of 1 month. That is, I can translate Quran myself. That is a very short and very important. Last year, I conducted in English as well as Urdu. This time, I am conducting a second very important grammar course in Ramzan daily at 2 to 3 in the PM of Pakistan time. And that is Arabi ka Muallim, the Arabi is Muallim. That is a very good book which is used in our all the madrasas, in the religions schools. They learn the Arabic grammar through that book, Arabi ka Muallim. So, but I am unable to convert them in the English at the moment. Maybe for the next year, you people may, or the some of people may get it, the English in the course. But this year, I am not having time to even complete those. I started the Arabi Muallim preparing slides, and I have not finished the 30 lessons. They are 75 lessons, and they must be prepared before the Ramzan. So when I conduct Ramzan, I should not go for the preparing the slides and then thing. So I am heavily committed to that. Remaining this comment, the grammar is coming interesting. Grammar is never been interesting. I am a grammarian. I know this is very difficult. Yes, the grammarian, for them that is good. I have spent time, so for me it's a good, but the people who learn, they never feel comfortable.
And lastly, I would like to transfer this into my computer, but yes. I realized that I have no knowledge of how to transfer this other clips into my computer.
Brother, it takes time. You have to learn from somebody's skills, then you can convert. It's not difficult. You have to learn, of course. Or you have to get help from somebody who can help you and convert the slides in your own native language, because these are good materials for the teaching, for the making understanding some concept or some knowledge, converting in your language.
I will try to my computer.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know the Nigerian or the African languages. Otherwise, I would have converted. Just I'm converting into English, because I know the English. My whole life has spent in these school, colleges, and the army, and they're using the English. So I am convenient or comfortable to convert them. So I'm converting them English. I don't know the African language. Otherwise, I would have made for you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Briefly, that's what I can share with you. Otherwise, I really enjoyed the lesson, sir.
Okay, let's enjoy it because grammar means grammar.
Okay, thank you.
Let's do say again prayer. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. اللهم اغفر لنا الموت والموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. الله حافظ.